Good morning. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning.
It's beautiful Tuesday.
Yes, beautiful Tuesday morning. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting ourselves all set up here. How's everybody's day going? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day.
Yes.
Yeesh. Let's get ourselves nice and set up here. All right. 1 second. 1 second. Alrighty. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Alright. Alright. Okay. Looks like we are live on the YouTubes. Alright. 1 second. Alright. Alright. There we go. Get all the notifications up on our Discord. Okay. Alrighty. Hope everybody's doing good. Getting ourselves all set up today. Getting ourselves nice and set up. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Got that going on. Alright. Okay, got ourselves set up. All's good on Discord. Get ourselves set up on YouTube. Make sure all the posts are going out. Oh, got it. Yes. Okay. Alright, boom. Got ourselves set up here. Alright, make sure we're set up on Twitch. Are we live on Twitch? Let's see if we're live on Twitch. Are we live? Yes, sir. Twitch. Get ourselves all set up on X. Here's a second. Just a second. Get all nice. You know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. Nice. Yes, sir. All right. Get ourselves set up here. All right. Okay. All right. Let's get ourselves. All right. Let's get ourselves up here. There we go. Got ourselves all ready. Okay. Got ourselves posted and shared on the x.com. Boom. Beautiful. Good. Love that. All right. Get ourselves set up on Facebook and Instagram and Threads here. Let's get ourselves set. Alright. There we go. Paste that there. Get ourselves set up on Insta. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright, get ourselves set up and good on here. Alright. Let's make sure everything went down. Okay. Deal with Facebook being Facebook, because Facebook does Facebook things, and you know how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. You know how that goes, because it's Facebook. But yeah, Facebook is Facebook, and Facebook does not like me for some reason. I don't know, man. I don't question it anymore. Facebook just is Facebook. It be like that. It just be like that. All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome. All right. Let's see here. Getting ourselves nice and set up real quick. Just getting everything shared. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hold on. Yes, there we go. Come on. All right. Yes. Get into the... Yes, there we go. Get into the page so we can paste to the page. And come on. There we go. That's the ticket. Alright. We're all set. All set to go. Alright. Let's get this intro started. What's up, guys? It's Double Nix, and welcome to another episode of Microcap Mornings. I am your host with the most. They call me DBL Nix in the house, aka the Rainmaker. And I'm here with my lovely co-host, the Serengeti specialist, the one who shakes her bushy tail in the tall weeds, the high trees, the low seas, hitting them high knees. Sometimes she's on a jet ski. Sometimes she's in the snow doing regular skiing. Sometimes she's doing the snowboarding too. Who knows? All right, and then she gets shot out of a catapult or one of those little clown cannons that you see at the circus going whee. And then sometimes she's got 2 cups of coffee in her hand. All right? We call her DBL Moms. Yes. And of course, it's your boy DBL Nix. Hello. Yes. So, got that going on. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you want, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Because sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Sharing is caring. And of course, we pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different than the early bird gets the cash. We picked quite a few baggers today. We called out TNON prior to its 465% run.
That was a Lulu.
That was this morning.
Yes.
All right, POAI prior to its 150% run.
Yes.
MULN prior to its 95% run, KBSX prior to 83%, HWH prior to its 65% movement, BON prior to its 50% movement, and SFTS prior to its 37% movement. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are just made different, and the early bird gets the cash, ladies and gentlemen. It gets the cash, because that's what we do. So, you know how it is, right? But, yeah, that's what we got going on, ladies and gentlemen. We are basically chilling out here. We are doing our thing, and we called it quite a few baggers yesterday, didn't we? Yes, we did. Hey, you see that? Let me see. Any way for me to check that out? I could probably get that over here, actually. Yes. Ooh, okay. All right, so, ooh, I got it. We called quite a few baggers yesterday. We called that prior to its run up 522%. IMTE prior to its 303% run. VVPR prior to its 231% run. TRSG prior to its 133% run. CAPS prior to its 118% run. XHLD prior to its 82% run. WINT prior to its 74% run. And KDLY prior to its 72% run. And then we called two more baggers. TNON prior to its 465% run, and POAI prior to 150. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just made different. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you want access to our private Discord, the link to join is in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section, so be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen. We are just made different. And the early bird gets the cash. You know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it is. All right? You see him. All right? But for now, let's check out some stocks. What we got for right now, DBL Moms? What we got right now? ALMS. Looks like it's moving a little bit. Let's see what it's doing. Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit on the high side, the float, and the volume is a little bit on the low side. So not liking this one too much. So not really schmexy on my end. Let's check out. I mean, I'll go over it. I mean, I will, but it's pretty mediocre. Not gonna lie. That one is the amateur hour. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I don't like it. I like the stuff that's got volume, and a realistic normal float. Let's check out TNON, because ALMS just ain't doing it for me. TNON. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we called TNON prior to its 465% run. We called that baby out. All right? We called that baby out.
Yes, we did.
All right? It was beautiful, okay?
Yes. It was something else.
So, let's check this out over here. Let me get the graffiti pencil activated. All right, so we have TNON has hit a high of $6.06. That's a nice resistance point right there. It's absolute resistance right there, and had a low of 91 cents. So that's absolute support. All right, so let's check out the other support line. So you had the support line all the way up here at 96 cents, and another one all the way over here at $1.36, $1.52, $1.66. All right. Then you had one at $2.03, $2.21, $2.56, $2.93, $3.84. Right. Then you had one over at $4.42, $4.33, and $4.22. Got another one over here at $4.89, $5.14. 558, and then 606 over here. So let's zoom in the room, see what we got going on right now. Currently at this time, TNON is kind of consolidated a little bit in a slight channel. Got a little bit of channel time going on. So I'm gonna channel time. It's channel time. Yes. So what they got going on? They got a bit of a channel over here between the resistance, the support at $4.32, and the resistance at $4.88. It's got a bit of a channel forming there right now. It's a bit consolidated there, but they did have a nice run up to $6.06. That was pretty good. That was the 465% mark right there. Right now, they gotta work to that. They gotta work to that right now. All right, because what they had going on before, if you go all the way back here, is it had a run going upward over here, Right, had a nice little run going on. All right, now as we move a bit forward, it's got a bit of consolidation, a little bit of consolidation. So it formed a bit of a pennant over here. All right, and it needs to break this pennant. Needs to break this pennant over here for it to even be remotely schmexy to me. I need to see it break through 489 for it to really be schmexy or somewhat schmexy. You know what I mean? But right now, TNON does have some news that they secured an FDA nod for Catamaran SI Joint Fusion Systems new role in spinal fusion. Spinal.
It's spinal.
It's spinal. If you know, you know. That's Mike Tyson right there.
Yes, it's spinal.
It's spinal. All right, actually, as he says, spinal. Yeah, because he's got a little bit of a lisp going on there. God bless him. Love him to death. That greatest boxer ever. Anyway, they also, actually, this was the same. And that was the same news. The float for the stunk is 3.05 million, very reasonable. Volume is 113 million. So yeah, this stunk's got some serious volume behind it. It was making some moves today. All right, it was shooting up like crazy. I'm talking, it was going nutso, nuts. All right, nuts. All right, it was going crazy because it was hitting. It hit 465.
Yeah.
It hit 465. I'm sorry. That's crazy work. All right. And that is, yeah. We've been calling some serious baggers this past week. I mean, Monday alone we called the 500% bagger. We called the what else? A 303% bagger, 231 and 133 as well as 118. Yeah, we called some serious baggers yesterday, and today we called two already. The day just began, ladies and gentlemen. Day just began. We called 465% runner and a 150. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we gonna call some more. All right. Now let's check out ALMS. Let's see if ALMS has done a little bit to interest me. But right now, last I checked, it was man. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what they got going on. What do they got?
What do they got?
Let's see. ALMS.
Yes.
19 million float, so the float is a little high.
Yeah.
Volume is 653,000.
Right.
So it's number one. It's got a very high float. Don't get me wrong; it's hitting a new high. It's hitting a new high so far, which is good. I like that, but again, doesn't have much volume. So, in my eyes, it's like you know what I mean, because it's very. It's volatile because of the low float, but not volatile because of the high vol. Actually, no. The float is high. The volume is low. So,
Right.
the float itself, in my opinion, kind of makes the stunk move a little slower than I'd like. Granted, right now it is having a nice movement upward, but again, it's on low volume. So, kind of skeptical. You know what I mean? A little skeptical. Maybe that's just me. But, a little bit skeptical of it. Little skeptical. You know what I mean? But it did hit a nice high at $5.99, but it's forming a top tail again. So, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. I don't trust it.
Okay.
I don't trust it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we could look at the news. Alumis rises on licensing deal with Japan's Kaken. All right. They also have some Form 8K insider buying news, and Alumis and Kaken Pharmaceutical announced a collaboration and licensing agreement for ESK-001 in dermatology in Japan. So they got that going on. It is up 64%. It is up that much, but again, very high float, very low volume, and the RSI is showing that it is overbought. Plus, the price action is kind of sporadic. I like that it's moving up. Don't get me wrong. It is above the VWAP. I like that. But again, very sporadic. I'll give it some price action. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 second. Let me just set something up here real quickly. All right. And then we will be... Then I will set up that price... I will set up the support and resistance lines real quick. Just 1 second, ladies and gents. 1 second. Alright, just gotta fix something here. And boom, there we go. Alright, now we're cooking with grease. Alright. So now let me get over here. Let me set up the support and resistance lines. So right here it has absolute support at $3.18. You got absolute resistance at $6.42. Right? You got some resistance at $6.06. You got some support at $5.79. You got more support all the way down here at $4.33 and $4.50 over here. Right? And you got some more down here at $4.23, $3.90, $3.77. Right, $3.67, $3.56, $3.33, $3.51, and yeah, that's pretty much it as far as support and resistance goes. Again, the stonk had a nice price spike upward, but again, now it's moving down because it is low volume still. Like now the volume is starting to come up a little bit, don't get me wrong. It's now 1.62 million on the volume, but again, the float is pretty high at 19.97 million. So again, pretty high on the float, pretty low on the volume. And you know me, ladies and gentlemen, I like higher volume than I like float. So you know how it is.
Yep.
And I like that. I like that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm a little particular. I'm a little particular with that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a little, you know, get a little spinal about that. You know, spinal. Yeah, spinal, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Yes, DBL moms, I get a little spinal. All right. Ooh, looks like it's trying to move up though. It is, again, the stonk is interesting, but it's not something I trust really.
No.
It is forming a bottom tail. It's got a bottom tail going on. Yeah. Again, they had a major price spike. All the way over here at up to 642. Right, and it's got to break through that again. It's holding that support line at 605. It's got to break through 642 for it to be remotely schmexy to me, and it does. It does. It breaks through 644 right there. 644. Again, the stonk is moving up. It is moving up. 679. All right, hit a nice high at 679. All right, that's what it's got going on. That's what they got going on right now. I like that. I like that it's going up.
I like that it's going up.
It is hitting new highs, ladies and gentlemen. It is hitting new highs. But again, still very low on the float, but the volume, still low on the volume, but it is starting to come up a little bit, and it's now 2.43 million. All right. Again, float is pretty high, volume is pretty low. So we're gonna have to see what happens here. We're gonna have to see. All right, and it's also overbought on the RSI. But it is above the VWAP. It is above the VWAP. I'll give it its flowers. It is above the VWAP.
Yes.
All right. Currently, it has just hit 698. It hit 698. Again, it's going up and then dropping quite a bit. Very choppy price action going on. Very choppy. All right. We'll see what goes on here. All right. Right now, this price action is moving quite a bit here. All right. At $6.98. $6.98. All right, you got resistance over here. All right, get rid of this one over here. All right, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, right now it is currently $6.98 that it's got to break through. It dropped down to 670 again. High float, low volume. So let's check out another stonk. Let's check out another one. What else can we check out? SYTA. Let's check that one out. See what they got going on. SYTA. All right. SYTA. A little bit choppy as well. All right. SYTA has a relatively low float at, not low float, it's extremely low float at 246,000. That is the float. The volume is 209,000. So it's a little bit, it's quite a little bit below. The volume is a little bit below the float. However, the float is also pretty low. So normally with the lower float stocks, at least in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen, the floats on, like, when the stock is low float, it tends to be more volatile in my opinion. That's just me. Could be me. I could be wrong. This is not stock or financial advice. This is not anything like that. This is just a show. Hey! Always do your own due diligence before purchasing anything in the stock market at all whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. Yeesh. 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 Aha. All right, SYTA does have some news that Sayata Mobile Inc., that's the name of the company, their core gaming play, turning Trailblazer into Catalyst. And then they have some more news here that says 24/7 market news. Sayata's core gaming play turning Trailblazer into Catalyst. Again, the same type of news. And then it says that they also entered into an arrangement with Fire Rhino Studios. Don't know what that is. I never heard of them. But they entered into an arrangement with them, so that's good news.
Yep.
All right. Again, volume is 216.82K. Float is 246.49K. So, again, the float is higher than the volume, so you know where that goes. All right. Granted, it is moving up. It is moving up nicely, but again, it needs more volume. It does need a lot of volume. So let me clear out the drawings here. Yes, I'll clear them out. Boom. Get that set up and squared away. All right. Have absolute resistance at 273. Absolute support at 198. All right, then you got some support lines here at 202. All right, here at 203, 208, 211, 214, 218. 225, 226, 230, 235. All right. 248, 250, 260, and 265, as well as 273. So, you got that going on. Let's zoom in the room over here. Now, SYTA did have a bit of a price spike, a little bit, but again, kind of choppy. Very choppy price action going on over here. So, We'll see what else we got. All right, let's see. VERB. VERB seems to be moving as well. Let's see. Let's take a look at VERB. Victor Echo Romeo Bravo. All right, VERB. Let's see. All right. So, right off the bat, very choppy, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very choppy. Not liking it. I could tell right off the bat, this is both a low float and low volume stonk. Very low float, very low volume. I can just tell by looking at it. Because there's all these indecisive wicks. It's got all these, choppy movements here.
Right.
They do have news that they delivered a remarkable 2024 financial performance.
Yes.
And they also have a Form 10K that was filed recently, which shows some insider buying. Right. And, of course, they have U.S. company earnings on Tuesday, which is today.
Yeah.
So they apparently delivered a remarkable 2024 performance, but their float is pretty low at 983,000. Volume, however, is extremely low, much lower than the float at 56,000. So not schmexy at all. Not something I'm even considering looking at. Not liking it. I don't like it. Let's check out ALMS again, see what they're doing. ALMS, let's see. ALMS.
There we go.
All right, currently up 70%. Currently up a nice 70%. Again, the volume is starting to come in on the stonk a little bit. It's starting to creep up there a little. That going on. Right now, they did hit a new high, though. They smashed up to 735 and then dropped back down. Again, very low volume, so not a big fan of that. Not a big fan. All right, it shot up. It shot up to 81%. All right, hit 735, dropped back down though. They popped up, dropped down. Not a big fan. No. Too volatile. All right, and ladies and gentlemen, of course, it is overbought on the RSI.
Yeah.
So, not liking that. Not liking that too much. No. All right, you got a line of support here as well. You do have a line of support here. You do have a line of support at 650 that it should stay above, but not liking it too much.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this one over here. Bop. All right. And then let's get 735 over here. Again, not trusting this one. I don't trust it.
Nope.
All right. Don't trust it in my opinion. See, it dropped down below the support line over there. Dropped down below VWAP. Not looking schmexy. And again, it's overbought on the RSI. So now it's trying to get to a reasonable state of being. So it's not overbought or oversold. But right now it was extremely overbought. So now it's dropping down. Not a big fan. No, I knew in my heart of hearts that this one was going to be a trap. So not liking that too much.
Right.
No.
And hey, folks, if you're enjoying this stream,
Be sure to share.
Be sure to share.
Share, baby, share. Because sharing is caring.
Know.
Share with your dog.
Share with the cat.
Share with your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your dog, your cat, your llama.
Your fish.
Your turtles. Your alpaca.
Anything.
Yes. Share it with your... share it with your dog, share it with your cat, share it with your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog, your son, your daughter, whatever. Share it with
Cats and dogs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so we got one here.
Hold on, one second. Hold on. Share it with your... Hold on. I gotta go in here. Share it with your okapi.
Oh, what?
Apparently it's an animal. It's basically a rare exotic mammal native to the rainforest of the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Okay, great.
It looks like a mix between a zebra and a giraffe. Share it with your pet zebra, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey.
Got it.
Hey, don't judge. There's always somebody out there with a zebra giraffe. I've seen weirder. Look, I've seen somebody who keeps a tiger in their backyard. Okay, at this point, I've seen it all.
Yeah.
I've never seen the okapi though.
Okay.
That is kind of cool. A zebra giraffe.
A zebra giraffe.
All right, let's check out DATS. Share with your okapi, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, don't judge. Don't judge people's pets, okay?
Okay.
Don't look in the basement either, because I might have one.
No.
Anyway.
No.
No. Don't look in the backyard. Don't look there.
Okay. Now don't look here.
All right. Anyways, let's see here.
Okay.
DATS launched a museum. Yes. I think they meant to say museum, but
it's called museum.
What's a museum?
I don't know.
All right.
It's your museum, maybe.
I guess.
You know what I mean?
They launched a museum social media platform. Oh, it's a social media platform for Apple iOS and Android platforms. Okay, all right. I thought they said museum. No. Yeah, it's a social media platform. All right, their float is actually pretty reasonable at 2.59 million. The volume is a little low at 2 million, but it all needs a little more volume to curl up. A little bit more, but again, not like the fact that the volume is lower. We'll see what happens with this stunk. We'll see what happens with it. All right, let's get some. It does have a lot of choppiness here. A lot of choppiness, a lot of candles of indecision. All right, hit a low of $2.02. Hit a high of $3.59. Let's get the graffiti pencil out here. Get some price actions going over here. Absolute low at 202, and then you had an absolute high at 359. So you got that going on, ladies and gentlemen. It does have some more levels to it. You got 242, that being one of them. 248, that's another, right? Then you got another one all the way over here at 233, right? So you got that going on, and then of course 253, right? 258, 269, 289, 321, 333, and then 359 all the way up there. So it's got that it's got to beat through. But right now, it looks like it's going downward a little bit. Let's zoom in the room. It looks like it's a bit overbought on the RSI, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit overbought on the RSI. So we got that going on right there. We're going to have to see what it do. All right, right now it's trying to break through that support line, that resistance line over here at 333. It has to hold the support line at 322 for it to be remotely schmexy. It looks like it's breaking the 333 though. It does look like it's breaking that. It has to beat 359 for it to be remotely schmexy to me. Right now it's 51%. Float is currently 2.59 million. The volume is catching up a little bit. The volume's catching up at 2.53. All it needs is 0.06 million more for it to be remotely schmexy to me. So we'll see what happens. We shall see. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. We shall see what happens. Yes, yeah, yeah. Right? Yeah, see? Alright. Let's see what else we got. DOMH. This one has a low. This one I could tell right off the bat has low volume. Just by looking at it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's take a look at DOMH.
Yes, you would be correct on that one.
Alright, yep, definitely. Definitely choppy. Definitely low price action. Definitely.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. Let's see there. Let's see. So right now, DOMH currently is up 9%. 9%. And they're not overbought. They're not oversold. They are pretty choppy, though, on the RSI. Actually, not on the RSI. They're just choppy, period, end of story. Alright? Not overbought or oversold in the RSI. Pretty choppy.
Right.
Pretty choppy. Alright? No real news to write home about. There's no news. Float is 3.97 million, which is pretty reasonable, but the volume is 34.44 thousand. Right. Not liking that volume, ladies and gentlemen. That volume's pretty low. Not schmexy to me, in my opinion. Again, these are my opinions, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a show. This is not stock or financial advice. This is just a show. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey! Always do your own due diligence before purchasing anything in the stock market at all whatsoever. Yeah. All right, let's check this out over here. All right, let's check this out over now. Yes. Okay, so we got ourselves set over here at $6.42. Right, you got resistance over here at the $6 mark. All right, and then you got support at 577. All right, all the way down here at 556. All the way over here at 540. Down here at 527, 511, $5, 465, 444, 425, 412, 399, $4.80, 441. Another one all the way up here at 455. And yeah, those are pretty much your support and resistance lines here. So that's what we got going on. Let's zoom in the room over here. All right. Currently, the stunk has a bit of a actually, I can't even say it's really a channel. It's a little bit of a channel, but nothing crazy. I'll give it a channel, but it's like it could go either way really. It's a bit of a channel over here, teeny tiny one. Teeny tiny channel time if you really want to go there and say that, you know what I mean? It's got a bit of a channel going on over here, but right now it did hit a high of $6.42, made a giant top tail. We don't like the top tails, DBL moms. We like the bottom tails. Yes, we do. We do like the bottom tails. We like the bottom tails, right? So now the stunk has to hold at $5.77. Break through the $6 mark, and then it has to break all the way up here at $6.42. Does not look like it has the volume for that, though, in my opinion. So, not looking too schmexy to me. Yeah. We'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens. Right now, it's Let's check out DATS again. Okay. DATS. All right. DATS. Nah. Granted, DATS now has higher volume than the float, so I'm happy with them in that regard. I like what they're doing there. I think the problem really is that at this point, it was overbought earlier today. It was overbought earlier today, so now it's going down a bit. All right, let me get the graffiti pencil out a little bit. Me personally, this is just my opinion. This is just a show, ladies and gentlemen. But it shot up to 359. Now I think it's having a little bit of a boop over there. Looks like it's having a bit of a descending wedge over meow. So that's what they got going on, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they got going on. MGRX. Let's check out MGRX, see what it's doing. See what it's doing. MGRX. That one started to move a little bit. Let's see what they got going on. All right, let's see. MGRX looks very choppy. Very choppy. You can tell right off the bat they don't have much in terms of volume. Let's check this out. Float is 1 million even. All right. Volume is 22.46 thousand. All right. Just shot up to 56,000 in terms of volume. So we'll see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Right now the volume is still pretty low though. Very choppy price action. Not liking this stonk one bit. Not liking it one bit. I'm probably going to check something else out. Let's check out IMBS again. I think this one also might have a very low float. A very low volume. Excuse me. And we'll see. Let's see here. IMBS. 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 Boom. Alright, yep. You can tell right off the bat. Low volume here. IMBS, the float is 4.75 million, volume is 55,000. No news to really write home about. Was a bit overbought on the RSI earlier. Now it's not overbought or oversold, but it has a very choppy price action. Let's check out something else. Let's check out SISI. Let's see what that one's about. SISI. Oh, SISI. There we go. All right, beautiful. All right, SISI. Currently had a massive price spike up to $1.34. Major league price spike. No news on the stonk. The float is a little high at 17.13 million. I can tell right off the bat this is going to be a low volume. Low volume. So, yep, low volume. It's 116.02 thousand, ladies and gentlemen. So, low volume. Very low volume. Not liking that one. Not very schmexy. Let's check something else out. Let's see what else we could find. Which stonks we can ensnarl for the indelible pride. Let's see what we could do here. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, let's see here. When Luigi time. Let's see. Let's check out ALMS again, just because I'm kind of curious to see where that went. ALMS. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to share. Don't forget to share, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Like and share.
Yes. Be sure to share with your axolotls, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know what an axolotl is? They're adorable.
An axolotl?
Yeah, I've actually seen one of those. Yeah, they're like little fish creatures. They kind of just chill there. Honestly, they're like little fish lizards. They're not really lizards, but you know they're kind of cute looking.
Yeah,
I've seen them. They're adorable.
Okay.
They are adorable.
Yes.
I actually have a friend who owns one. I do.
Can you pronounce it?
Axolotl? Yeah, you can. I just pronounced it for you. Axolotl.
Axolotl.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yes.
It's basically this little creature. It's like a little fish creature thing. It's kind of just chilling there. You got to keep it like at a certain temperature, though. From what I hear, it's kind of hard to keep fish. I have never personally owned a fish, but I know I've heard from people that actually have experience owning fish tanks. Very hard.
Yeah.
'Tis a very hard one. 'Tis very hard. So let's check out ALMS. Currently, ALMS dropped down. Now it looks like it's trying to curl back up a little bit. It did break through the resistance line over here at $6.04. Now it needs to break through $6.50 and then $7.35 for it to be remotely schmexy to me. But otherwise, it's looking so far. We'll see what happens with this stonk here. Again, they had some insider buying news. They also announced a collaboration and licensing agreement with ESK001 in dermatology in Japan, and it rose on a licensing deal with Japan's Kaken, which, you know, they're both pharmaceuticals. Again, the float for this stonk is pretty high at 19.97 million. Volume is 7.14 million. So the volume is still lower than the float, but it is trying to climb up there.
Right.
We'll see what happens. Let's check out DM, because DM is starting to move a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. All right, yep, definitely choppy. Definitely low volume. Definitely low volume on this stonk. We'll see what happens here. All right, let's get this over. Yeah, boom. All right, let's see. It has an absolute low of $2.11, absolute high of $3.94. Has a support line here at $3.62. Another one all the way over here at $2.26, $2.29. Then you got one down here at $2.19. And then you got something all the way over here at $2.55, $2.48. All right. $2.34, $2.37, $2.42, $2.30, and $2.63. But as far as this one's concerned, it just did a new high at $4.13. It did hit a new high. Again, not really too trusting of the stock, considering the fact that their float right now is 25 million and change, which is pretty high, and the volume is 1.04 million. So again, the stonk is one of those high float, low volume type of deals. Not liking that too much, me personally, I'm not liking that too much, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, can we get a share? Be sure to share, ladies and gentlemen. Share it with your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. All right, share it with all of them. Share it with your share it with your FASA.
Okay.
You don't know what a FASA is? What,
No,
no, not Mufasa.
No, not
No. It's basically a mammal native to the Madagascar. It looks like a mix between a big cat and a mongoose. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a mix between a giant cat and a mongoose.
That's gotta be nasty.
Yeah, it's closely related, but it's more closely related to the mongoose family. They actually hunt lemurs like King Julian.
Mm-hmm.
They hunt King Julian. You don't want them to hunt King Julian. I like King Julian. They hunt birds. They hunt small mammals, and they're basically it's Madagascar, man. I don't know what to tell you. All right, they looks like a mongoose mixed with a panther. Okay, that's all I can really describe it as. All right, it's hey. This is learning animals with DBL Nicks. All right, it got a new high over here. Got a new high at $4.25. They got a new high over here. They just broke through the $4 mark. Again, this is pretty volatile. So I don't trust it necessarily. $4.40, $4.44. That's what they got going on. All right, it's 94%, ladies and gentlemen, 94%. All right, we called this stonk. We did call DM. We called it earlier today.
Yes, you got it.
All right, we did call it earlier today at 44%. Right now, it is hit 92% over here. So we'll see what actually 94%. We called it at 44. It's now currently 96%. So we'll see what happens. If it goes up to 100, we got ourselves a new bagger. All right. Again, loving the fact that this stonk is having a nice movement upwards, so we'll see what happens with this stunk. We'll see what happens. All right, it is a bit overbought in the RSI. All right, so yeah, that's what we got going on. All right, again, the float is pretty high, the volume is pretty low, so I don't fully trust this stunk. It does have some news that they announced the Delaware Court of Chancery orders Nano Dimension to complete a desktop metal merger, so they have a merger going on. They do have a merger going on here. All right. Called the stunk at 44% prior to its move up 95%, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see what goes on. With the stunk. All right. A little bit volatile, a little bit choppy, a little choppiness earlier. Low on the volume, high on the float. So we'll see what happens here. But man. All right, let's check it. Oh, it's moving up. It's moving up. It's moving up 110%. All right, we got a new bagger. New bagger of the day.
12%.
Yep. 1 second.
112%.
112%.
Yes, sir.
1, 1, 2. All right, we called this one. It ran up 112%.
Yeah.
Very nice. Actually, 115%. Actually, it hit 115. 115. Just like the rock song. Has anybody heard that rock song 115? I love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that song. That song is a good song. You've never heard of it, TBL
No, I have
Moms.
never heard of it.
But it's a good song.
Never.
Call of Duty Zombies, anybody. You know what I mean? 115. Yeah, I love that song. Love that song.
Love it.
I do. It's good. Good song.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes, it hit a new high of 115%. 115%.
Yeah. Big.
All right.
15%.
Yes.
That's
Again,
going down a little bit.
They had some merger news. Yeah, now it's going down a little bit, but it hit that nice high.
Yes.
It hit that nice high. Hit a nice high over here. So, loving that. Loving that. Let's zoom in the room a little bit. Let's zoom in the room. All right, now, I have one other problem with the Stank. All right? It is forming a bit of a double top. Don't like that. I don't like that, ladies and gentlemen. Don't like that. I don't like it.
No, we don't like
All right?
that.
We don't like that.
No, no.
All right? We don't like that. We don't like that. No. No. We don't like that. No. Nada. We don't like that. So, right now, it is high at $4.91. That is also a resistance line for him. It's a resistance line right over Mia. Alright, so it's got a resistance line there. It also has to break that too because it's a double top. We don't like the double tops. We like the double bottoms, but more importantly, we like the bottom tails. That's what we like, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on right now. It hit that nice high. I know it did, but you know, what have you done for me lately? All right, let's check out MGRX. Because MGRX just came out with some news that mangoceuticals, mangos,
Yeah.
mangoceuticals.
MGR.
Oh,
Yes, this is it.
oh, MGRX. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, mangoceuticals entered into a master distribution agreement to secure exclusive licensing and distribution rights for diabetinol within the U.S. and Canada. So let's see what they got going on. MGRX. Let's see what they got. All right, very choppy. Big choppiness. The big choppy. All right, let's see. The big choppy blocky. You know what I mean? The big chop. All right, let's see. All right, hit a new high at $6. Let's check this out. All right, boom. It's got resistance over here. Absolute support at the $3.21 mark. Let me get rid of this. There we go. Right there. $3.21 mark. So that's what we got going on. That's what we got going on right there. Alright. So let's see. Let's see what we got going on. Alright. So right now this stonk has support at $5.67. Support at the $5.39 mark. Then it's got some support at $5.20, $5.03, $4.79, $4.44, $4.33, $4.14, $3.90, $3.76. $3.60, $4.44, and $3.20 and $3.27 all the way over there. So we got that going on. All right. So this stock currently is very, very choppy in my opinion, my humble opinion. All right. My humble opinion. However, they expanded into a $33 billion addressable diabetes market through its exclusive rights to market and sell patented and clinically proven diabetinol in the USA and Canada. So they got that going on, ladies and gentlemen. They do. All right, but again, it's forming a top tail over here. I don't like the top tails, DBL moms. I like the bottom tails.
Like them bottom tails.
All right, the flow for the stunk is pretty reasonable at 1 million. Volume is 628,000. Excuse me, 628,000. So it's kind of creeping up on the float, but it's lower there. It's lower. It's lower than the volume's a bit lower than the float. So Not liking that too much, but we'll see what happens. Again, this one has a very sporadic price action because the float is kind of low. A little bit low, a little bit low. Nothing crazy, but a little bit low.
Yeah.
So, you got that going on, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
do.
All right? It does have to break. It has to hold at this 567 mark over here and break through the $6 mark for it to be somewhat schmexy to me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. As far as the RSI goes, it is a bit overbought in the RSI, so it's got that going on too. So I'm gonna be a little bit cautious again. The float is higher than the volume. The float's reasonable, don't get me wrong, but it's higher than the volume. Not liking that too much, ladies and gentlemen. Not liking that too much, but it is holding at this support line. It did break. It did hit a nice high of $6, but it has had a very choppy price action, and it's overbought on the RSI. It just broke through the $6 mark, hit 610. So we'll see what happens there. All right, hit 611 already. Boom! I just made the new resistance line. But all righty, chill. All right, there we go. So that's pretty much it for me. Whoa there, Nelly. All right. It's Double Nicks, and thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. Yeah. And be sure to share it with your mom, share it with your dad, share it with your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog.
Yes.
Right? Share it with your Saiga antelope.
You're just making this up.
No, that's an animal.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Look it up if you don't believe me.
You're crazy.
Here, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it is.
A what? No, who now?
A Saiga antelope.
It sounds like a Pokemon character, man.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
I didn't think so.
All right, but it's actually an endangered antelope. It's an endangered antelope.
Okay.
Native to the grasslands of the central deserts of Central Asia, primarily in places like Kazakhstan, Mongolia, and parts of Russia. So, yes, it is an animal. See that, DBO moms? I know my animals, all right?
Say good night, DBO.
All right. All right, DB. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell icon to stay notified when new videos are uploaded. And remember to share. And MGRX, by the way, just got a report of insider buying. Anyways, so just want to let you guys know that. All right, so you got that going on. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, be sure to share. You can find us on x.com, a.k.a. Twitter, where we do a lot of market analysis, as well as we stream there, and we do some other stuff as well. You could check us out there at Coach Nick Money. At Coach Nick Money. You could check us out on YouTube, where you find us making informative little videos. Sometimes we do videos on news and other things too. We do all sorts of fun stuff here, as well as stream here at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on Twitch, where we do streaming there at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Threads, where we do where we put up a lot of news, stock market stuff, and things of that nature. You can find us there, as well as notifications for YouTube videos and things of that nature. You can find us on content. You can find us there at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. You can find us on TikTok. We call it Tiki-Taki. You can find us there, where we do some informative videos on stock news, stocks, and sometimes we live stream there, a little bit, sometimes, on occasion. We do that at Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money.
At Coach Nick Money. Actually, at DBL Nicks. At DBL Nicks.
At
DBL Nicks.
Yes.
At DBL Nicks. And the screen name is Coach Nick Money.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You could also find our Discord. You could click to get a 4-day trial for our real-time alerts and scanners for $199. The same scanners that found TNON prior to its 465% run, POAI prior to its 150% run, and DM prior to its 115% run. You can find that in the description down below, as well as the pinned comment section, so be sure to check that out. We pick a lot of baggers a lot of times. We are just made different, folks, just made different, and the early bird gets that filet mignon money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Struggle money.
Yeah, I'm back. All right. That escargot, because he had the mic. The microphone does the thing sometimes. Yes. So they get that escargot money, even though escargot is nasty. But you know, some people like that. I don't know why.
Money for whatever you would like.
Yeah.
To make money.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
You get that pet Saiga antelope money.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't eat that. This is endangered. But
Anyway.
you get the point.
Yes.
They get that money. Period. End story. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Much love. It's Double Nicks.
Thank you, guys.
I love you guys. And I'm here with the lovely Serengeti specialist who shakes her bushy tail in the high weeds, the tall trees, the low seas, and hits them high knees. Sometimes she's on jet skis. Sometimes she's on a regular ski. Sometimes she is shot out of the cannon going, wee, holding 2 cups of coffee. So we call her Demia Moms.
Hey!
Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Where he gets this stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And we are out of here.